Hey Virgo, it's MJ from Ultra Love and Ultra Love TV. Happy to be here with you guys. Super stoked to be doing our monthly readings again. So Virgo, let's get into it. Divine guidance and love and clarity is my intention with these readings. Obviously, with all this kind of stuff, it's got to resonate, right? You have to resonate with my energy and ideally the messages that I'm translating through the cards. And I usually advise people, like, if you're getting repeated messages through repeated readings, whether they're the daily, the weeklies, or the monthlies, and or if you just resonate with the vibratories at Ultra Love, then feel free to book a private reading for divine guidance, love, and clarity on this crazy thing we call life. I'm Canadian. I live in the UK. I've lived in the UK for 20 years. My mother just immigrated. So we're looking at Virgo energies, divine guidance, love, and clarity for Virgo. Again, you guys, I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm not doing any kind of traditional spread. I'm really from how I shuffle the cards. I typically seasonally change my cards around. I usually always use 7 decks at a time, and then again kind of rotate intuitively. I have my own intuitive system with regards to the way I'm interpreting the cards, but that can change depending on the read, right? So feeling lucky, Virgo, there's the 9 of Cups, which is often regarded as a wish fulfillment energy. And so I need more clarity because the cards that are sort of supporting or giving clarity to this 9 of Cups is kind of confusing me. So Wheel of Fortune, reverse with the 5 of Wands. There's a Knight of Swords as well in the reverse. There's a progression now, so there's a 5 and a 6 and a 9 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune reverse being supported or clarified with the 9 of Wands reverse is giving me a sense of giving up, but giving up in a surrender mode. Yeah, like I'm hearing that surrendering of, like, I give up. I'm not gonna kind of go there anymore. Because it's connected to that 5 of the 5 of Wands, and then the 6 of Wands is success. So funny. So I'm hearing the words triumphing over evil. I feel that evil in that regard is simply like their saboteur, or, you know, darkness or gossip or petty conflict. I mean, it could be this Knight of Swords. There could be a person specifically creating conflict in your life, stirring the pot. However, the 5 into the 6 would tell me you're going to have success with the situation, plus the Star card is supporting it. Protect your eggs. Protect your heart. There's this message, Mother of Wands. There's this real sense of, yes, be bold, speak your truth, go after what you want, and or withdrawal. And just don't put the energy out there, right? That's something as well that I honor. And I work in the yoga world and work with EFT, this sorts of things. And yet we're all humans dealing with our own stuff. And recently I took like 3 months, like a good chunk of time just away from my working pattern. I mean, I was also dealing with some pretty toxic or dark relationship dynamic, right? But then eventually when things come to light and you can give yourself a proper break, right, away from the day-to-day, and I just did the bare minimum. I would see clients, and I wasn't sure if I was going to come back, right? And yet then I was on that silent retreat, and it was like this sense of, like, I miss it and I enjoy it, and my private clients who book regularly, they appreciate it and they love it, and they right. So I'm like, you know, there's value, and I love it, and I do, and I genuinely, like, this is some of my fave time of day. So I'm like, And there was another layer. Part of the reason I stopped was shadow stuff, not feeling maybe good enough, or again, if sometimes the people that are attracting into our lives, if they're devaluing the work we do, or if they don't appreciate what we do, we can start to think it's frivolous or not of value, right? And that's often typical, I think, of that imbalanced masculine perspective of that's frivolous, or that's just nonsensical women's work or something. And I think that's a big unconscious program or belief for a lot of us to kind of overcome. Realize there's equal value, in everything that all of us are doing. And unless there's not, and then that's up to that person to change if they're not seeing the value in it. Virgo, my lovers. High Priestess. So there's, I get a sense here, this Father of Cups energy, I feel is somebody coming in for you. I think you're intuitively connected to this person. Maybe somebody you know that's wanting to have a new beginning. It's like looking back and looking forward. Hence somebody that's maybe tried to manifest it in the past, didn't work out. There's been some healing, both parties. There's these two big cats in these images, which to me are kind of counterpart energies. One's looking back, one's looking forward, one's intuitively connected, one's moving forward to the connection, manifesting it. So I'm just going to pull like a card from each deck. Slow down, you guys. That's going to help with all this. Ooh, Apocalypto. There's possibly very much the Wheel of Fortune with that Apocalypto energy. For some of you, there's definitely a cycle phase finishing up. Apocalypto, there's I'm gonna just get a little bit more juicy guidance from this card. This is like a sort of seeing beyond the veil energy. It's almost like that aspect of shadow work or authenticity. There's this thing of like really embracing your darkness. Shine through the darkness, I'm hearing as well. Because that's the pearly gates of heaven. That's the wisdom of integrating fully our darkness. Be aware of the shadow. Be aware of death. Be aware of the beyond, right? What's that? What's from Stranger Things? Not the beyond, the down under? No, that's the underneath. What's it called? Tell me. Stranger Things. The underneath, the upside down. Is it the upside down? I need to watch that again, actually. Oh, does anyone want to let me use their Netflix? I was using Mom's, and then she canceled hers, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not on anyone's Netflix anymore. Anyway, Virgo, Hala Shazam yourself. That's it, you guys. Oh, well, no, that's not it. Let's pull a few more cards for sure. I want to get one from each deck. I'm looking over there. There's the slowing down, the experiencing, right? There's some sort of success. There's definitely like this success coming in. I just don't think you're going to see it coming. I think you're like focusing on this over here, or like doing, trying to tend to this thing, petty conflict or kind of underlying conflict, and then resolution happens, success comes in. And again, because supporting this reading is this Nine of Cups, this is a very benevolent energy. This is wishes fulfilled, right? Like all your dreams coming true. Dream a little dream of you. Where was that? The Apocalypse is, something is definitely like, and then there's Kali, which there is this death, rebirth, destruction, creation energy here. So there likely is something pretty gosh darn dynamic happening this month, Virgo. You're feeling lucky. This luck energy, this benevolent energy, your intuitive nature. There could be somebody, a Father of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The High Priestess, your intuition might know that this person is coming through. you've probably met before, or one or both of you is like manifesting each other. One of you knows the other's coming. Both have gone through a lot of healing. They're now moving, sailing towards you. They're not in any rush, but they're definitely making that move. For some of you, you might be deepening your connection to spirit, and so enhancing your mediumship energies. Whoosh. Oh, nice. Nice. Beautiful. Weaving this web. Like, you've been really focused on the work, right? Focusing on your pentacle, focusing on service, and this is 10 of Pentacle with the 9 of Cup. There's definitely an autonomous card, but either way, your sense of sustainability and autonomy is going really, really well here. You've got 2 9 of Cups, so there's an extraordinarily lucky chance if you're feeling prompted to buy a lottery ticket or buy something that where you can like just win. There's some lucky energy here coming through for sure. Plus there's a 10 of Pentacles, so this could be a bullseye, this could be a windfall, this could be a like jackpot kind of thing, right? But either way, it's like you know how to work, you know how to put the work in, you're manifesting. Just maybe, I think for some of you, and I think this is happening to a lot of us as we continue to evolve and grow, it's like life, your world isn't necessarily turning out how you thought it would, or like life isn't necessarily evolving how you thought it would, and yet you're able to be present and you're able to like, you know, stay grounded and connected to spirit. And a big part of, I think, the stuff that seems out of our control, or the stuff that like seems like it's not positive, that stuff is actually great. You know, like it's helping us become better people. It's helping us become more resilient, more playful. Playful energy is always coming through Dolphin. So for some of you, Virgo, I have Virgo moon, Capricorn rising. So there's a lot of earth energy over here. And I certainly, with the Virgo, there can be that kind of overzealous perfectionist quality, or like, and then Capricorn is a bit serious and work oriented. So there's a bit of just a heavy seriousness, like I must work or I must do that. No, find time to play. Find time to play, Virgo. Embrace the play. There could, and again, that Father of Cups, this watery energy, could be coming in to play or heal. So yeah, I think there's just that. There's this freedom. There's this evolution. The butterfly in the 6 of Wands is making that a success of a transformation complete, and a positive transformation at that. I think intuitively there's somebody coming into your world. You might know who they are already. Some of this conflict, it's like it's just out of your control. It's just there. It's stuff you've got to sort out. I think as you just keep working away at things, there again, there's that natural progression and evolution of starting to feel really good about who you are, feeling that lucky, you know, like just sort of honoring the totality of you. And then there's that 10 of Pentacles. Some of you, there's a windfall. Just don't forget to play, Virgo. You're so loved by God, by the universe, right? It's all kind of popping off, just not in a, not in a way that maybe you could have predicted. Let me know if that resonates, Virgo. Have a wonderful month of July, and I look forward to seeing you guys next month. Take care. Peace out.